people. Good morning, followers. It's so nice to have you here again. I'm wondering, do you know what happens when a silver-haired wanderer steps into the chaos of destinations with nothing but curiosity, a camera and a sketchbook? From street chai to spiritual surprises, I laugh at myself and love the detours, the train rides, the bus adventures, and everything that goes with expanding my horizons by stepping out of my comfort zone and embarking on adventure. I'm learning to celebrate the glorious chaos of travel. In the eyes of strangers, I see my pieces of myself, curious, withered, and wide open to what travel throws and life throws at me. Over time, my portraits and sketches have become a gallery of characters, from monks to market vendors to silver-haired explorers who insist on making every scene her own. Travel has a funny way of humbling you. Just when you think you've seen it all, the world says, "Wait, there's more." I turned a corner one day in a busy street in Kandy, Sri Lanka, and I found a man sitting on a sidewalk, tapping away on an old Olivetti typewriter. He turned out to be a public notary, and that little patch of sidewalk has been his office for 40 years. I stood there grinning like a wide-eyed tourist, while he kept on typing, completely unfazed, with his clients all standing around him. And I thought, this is what presence looks like. Then there was a boy in a quiet village, no more than 10 years old, I would imagine, diligently sweeping out the family shrine with such care, laying out offerings, lighting incense. It stopped me in my tracks. I'd been rushing, trying to get the perfect shot, but he wasn't performing. He was just honoring something much bigger than me, much, much bigger. Later in Varanasi, I spotted an 80-year-old man, shirtless, wiry, and swinging himself into knots on a vertical pole. I just stood there, my jaw slightly open, laughing at the sheer wonder of it. If that's not a lesson in vitality, then I don't know what is. And finally, the most ordinary joy of all, chai. Everybody loves chai. I found a chai maker on the side of a street, and he poured me a cup with that classic long-armed swirl, eyes twinkling. I thanked him like he'd just handed me gold, and maybe he had. Each moment was unscripted, unexpected, and every one of them taught me to pause, to look closer, and to laugh gently at how little I actually do know. And that, I've learned, is where the magic lives. I thought I knew how to travel until I hit Varanasi. Varanasi hits you like a ton of bricks. It is unbelievable. The winding lanes that led nowhere, the cars with more confidence than me, and the endless soundtrack of life happening all at once. Loud, fragrant, colorful, sacred, and well, slightly chaotic actually. Somewhere between dodging motorbikes, losing my way for the 5th time, and being blessed by a priest I didn't mean to meet, I stopped trying to get it right. I started to laugh, mostly at myself, and started to enjoy the moment. Because travel, real travel, isn't about picture-perfect moments. It's about letting go of plans, of control, of pride even, and finding something better in its place, humility, joy, and the most unexpected sense of freedom. This little alley in Varanasi that I'm painting, or that I sketched, it gave me more than inspiration. It gave me permission to be a little lost, to be a little foolish, and to be completely alive. Travel reminds me not to take myself too seriously. I've learned to stay open, to laugh, and to let go of control. And honestly, it's the most freeing thing I've done. It turns out the best stories aren't the ones I've planned. They're the ones that happen while I was simply paying attention. Have you ever had an hilarious mishap? Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear. And tag your friends in your comments, please. And if this video made you smile, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tales in creative inspiration. I'm here every week. I post regularly on for all the late bloomers and the wanderers and creatives like us. So thank you kindly.